Hello everybody, Shauna-kaye here. Welcome to another edition of our discussion on strategic goal setting. So far we have spoken about the importance of reflection, self-assessment, and strategic planning. And today our focus is on commitment, which I think is quite appropriate. I hope you all had a great holiday, but let's now get into the mindset of preparing for 2017. Remember, 2017 is going to be our most successful year yet. But in order for this to happen, we have to be very strategic. To be committed means to be dedicated to a cause or activity. It means that you are willing to go the extra mile to ensure that you realize a particular goal or objective. So, why is commitment important within the context of goal setting? As indicated in the very first video that I did, when you are dedicated to a cause, your commitment is manifested in your actions. It means that if you have set a goal and you're committed to its realization, your action should be indicative of that commitment. Another factor to consider is that if you cannot visualize the entire process at the onset, you should still adapt a commitment mindset because this will help you to go the course irrespective of what life throws at you. And I believe that Les Brown has put it quite eloquently when he says that you need to make a commitment, and once you make it, life will give you answers. When you're committed, you will be moved into action irrespective of the difficulty of the terrain. And I believe that the universe will operate to help you, it will operate within your favor, and it will help you along the way. So because you believe in the particular cause and you want it bad enough, you're willing to go out and fight for it. And that is what commitment is about. So I'm sure you're wondering, how do you ensure that you remain committed throughout the process? Firstly, remember we discussed the SMART goal setting mechanism. It is important that you set specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals. Once you have identified what it is that you want, ensure that you diligently follow the steps that you have laid down. And always remember that motivation comes from action. So keep working at it. And even when you see the roadblocks, when the roadblocks appear, you will still persevere because you know that it will make you stronger for it. And remember, that very first step that I indicated is very crucial. Once you put the requisite energy and determination into working toward your goal, you will initiate a chain of events which will inevitably bring you more inspiration. It will bring you more motivation, and that will propel you to continue going forward even when the road gets very rocky. And that's why, as I said earlier, you need to have a commitment mindset. And this is what is going to help you to go through those difficult situations, as I'm sure you have done many times in your life before, but this time you're more cognizant of it, you're more focused because you have an action plan, which is what we have been speaking about. Another thing I want you to bear in mind is that it is not enough to just be involved in the process. Mere involvement is going to basically result in you abandoning the course when things get difficult. But when you're committed, when you're dedicated, even when things get difficult, you're still going to go the course because you know what is the objective that you have in mind. And even then, even when you don't get the particular outcome that you set out to, because it makes you stronger, when you have another goal to work on, you will be a much stronger person and you will be very committed to realizing that goal. So you must direct specific time and energy toward the goal you're working on in order for you to see it through to fruition. And I also always tell people, do not aim for perfection, aim for massive improvement. Perfection is impossible, but whatever you invest your time and your energy in, most definitely will get better. So aim to improve every day as you work along, as you work on your goals. Just aim to become better, and that's what it's about. So finally, another thing I want to implore you to do is this. Do not spread your wings too wide. Do not spread yourself too thin. Because remember, you have a life to live as you pursue your goals. So don't focus on too many things. By focusing on one thing, you're able to put your time and to invest your energy into that particular thing. And it is more likely than not that you will get the result that you're looking for. So commit to one thing at a time so you can give it your undivided attention. And remember, while you're working, you have to survive, you have to eat, you have to pay the bills, you have to do all the normal things that people do. And so as not to become daunted and not to become overcome by just life in general, it is important that you do not do too many things at the same time. In other words, do not bite off more than you can chew. I hope these steps were very helpful to you. And by the way, I want to take this time to say thanks to all the persons who have subscribed to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you ever so much. Thank you also for the comments on my video. Keep them coming. Keep the suggestions and the questions coming as well. Don't send them to my inbox as you have been doing, but put them on the YouTube channel when you make the comments, because other people will be able to see them and benefit from them as well. I just wanted you to know I thank you so, so much. My website link will be below, and you can also visit my website for more inspiration. Until next time, thank you so much for listening, and take very good care of yourself. See you soon.